Vincent and I'm 14 years old.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions about Chinese New Year. Okay, what do you think is the purpose of Chinese New Year?
To celebrate a new year.
How is Chinese New Year different from the traditional American New Year?
Because traditional American New Year is in January.
What are some of the foods that people eat on Chinese New Year?
Dumplings.
And
Fish.
do you know what red envelopes are?
Yeah, it's the thing that you get when your parents give you money.
Okay, now I'm gonna explain more thoroughly. The purpose of celebrating Chinese New Year is to gather with family and basically have a reunion. Chinese New Year is also different from American New Year because the traditional food is different, and also the Chinese New Year is only it's celebrated on the first day of the lunar calendar. People from the south in China also eat niangao. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a phrase and I'm gonna try to say it. Say 恭喜
恭喜
发财
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 发财.
Okay, that's good enough. Alright.
Avery, so do you know the purpose of celebrating Chinese New Year?
No.
Okay. Is there any difference from American New Year?
Yes. The date.
Yes. So do you know what we eat on Chinese New Year?
Chinese food.
Nice. Do you know what red envelopes are?
Yes, they're envelopes that are red.
How many Chinese festivals do you know?
The Lunar New Year Festival. That's it.
What cities in China do you know?
I know Beijing. I know Hong Kong. I know other ones that I won't say.
Where do you want to go in China?
Hong Kong.
What are your favorite Chinese foods?
Dumplings. Yes. And egg rolls.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about China?
The food.
Nice. Can you say anything in Chinese?
Ni hao.
Alright.
Hey, I'm Dan. I'm 16 and I never learned how to read.
Nice! So today we're gonna do some Chinese interviews. Just a couple of questions. Firstly, what do you think is the purpose of Chinese New Year?
I don't know, celebrate the new year? Like lunar, it has something to do with the moon
Yeah.
and zodiac. It's not on like the end of the year. Like it's based on the moon. I know that it goes through like 12 cycles, if I'm wrong. Something like 12 cycles, and it's not like December 31st every year, the same time, but it's like depends, and some years it's like different days.
Yeah. Spot on. Alright, number 3. What are some of the foods that people eat on Chinese New Year?
I know there's this thing called like moon cakes or something where it's like a pastry and then inside there's like filling. I tried it once. It was okay.
Sorry, that's actually for the Lunar Festival. But you tried. That's good. Alright, number 4. Do you know what red envelopes are?
Yeah, my son, not my son. I don't have any children that I know of. All my like Chinese friends always get red envelopes full of money, money, money. And I know it's red because red is like a lucky color in Chinese culture.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna teach you a phrase now about like getting the red envelopes. It's 红包拿来. Repeat after me. 红包拿来.
I'm not butchering an entire dialect.
Please,
my son.
please.
Okay.
红包
Bao
拿
na
来.
lai.
Yeah! You're correct! Oh my god! What a pro Chinese. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you a fun fact about like some customs you need to follow when eating at a Chinese household. So firstly, you cannot eat before your elders because that's considered really disrespectful. And
What if you're the only one there?
that's called being lonely.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Also, you can never stick your chopsticks vertically in
I
a
know,
bowl of
it's
rice.
bad luck because it invites ghosts to like eat the food or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it has a lot to do with that.
I'm Taj and I'm 16.
Alright, so today we're going to be interviewing Taj about Chinese New Year. So firstly, do you know what the purpose of Chinese New Year is?
Yeah, it's probably to get together with your family and celebrate a new year.
Okay.
It's a celebration.
That's actually correct. Good job. Alright, next. Do you know what the difference between Chinese New Year and American New Year is?
Not sure, but they're both to celebrate and enjoy yourself with your family and get together. But the main difference is probably because I'm not sure.
Okay, so next, do you know what type of foods are eaten during Chinese New Year?
Traditional Chinese food like pho. Yeah.
Do you know what red envelopes are?
Red envelopes are the envelopes that you get during Chinese New Year for money, I suppose.
Yeah.
I see all my friends getting so much money. I get so jealous.
Alright, so for the second question, basically Chinese New Year is celebrated on a lunar calendar. Like it always happens on the first day of the lunar calendar, and it's a 15-day long celebration. So this year it was on February 15th.
Yeah.
For the third question, some foods that are eaten are like niangao or dumplings
Yeah, I should try.
and noodles. Alright, so how to say Happy New Year in Chinese? Alright, just repeat after me. 新年快乐.
Yang. Is that correct?
Yes, and then 快乐.
Kuai La.
Yeah, good job. Alright.
Hit me up 347 925 9699.
I'll tell you a fun fact.
What I need. What? Is that?
That means I love you.
Yeah. What I need, fam.